And now, Coffee with a Coach on Living Local in Virginia.
Okay, so what do you say at work when it's hard to find the right words? There's no shortage of information out there on how we should do things, the theories people and experts have on our bosses, leaders, and employees should treat each other, but what do you actually say when you're confronted by someone at work? Well, Lynda Mcnutt Foster, CEO and executive coach of Cortex Leadership Consulting, is here with us as to tell us what to say at work when it's not so easy to find the right words. All right, so there's dozens of articles out there written by coaches, journalists, experts, specialists that come up on my LinkedIn newsfeed every day. But yet, why is it so easy for us to understand what we're supposed to do in a situation and yet so hard for us to find the right words to say when it's stressful and uncomfortable situations at work?
You know, it's when you're in love with somebody, like deeply in love with somebody, you have this strong emotion, and that is a different part of the brain than the linguistic part of our brain. It's the same way when we're angry, when we're upset, the emotions take over, the brain goes into a fight, flight, freeze, or appease, and then it's very difficult to find words at that moment. That's what's happening. That's why sometimes you just freeze and you don't even know what to say, and you get out of that meeting or that situation and go, oh, if I had only said, and you're like, why didn't I say it at the time?
Right. All right,
Yeah.
so there's the same sort of situation in that example. All right, so say I'm in my boss's office and they say something to me that, you know, I don't think is true about my work, about my work ethic. So what do I say in that moment?
So the most important thing to realize when someone is saying something that you don't think is true, or maybe you're feeling attacked, is to realize that they're under anxiety too. And so what you want to do is ask a clarifying question. The last thing your brain, like you're feeling like doing, is asking a question. What you want to do is go into defense, but that will not work. You've got to stop and go, can you give me an example of that? Can you tell me more? If at nothing else, it buys you time to take a deep breath and think about it. So you want to breathe, slow down, ask a question to get some clarification, to buy yourself some time to figure out, hey, the desired outcome is to solve whatever this is.
All right, but what you shouldn't do is blow up or
Not
become
good.
defensive
No,
or start yelling.
It doesn't help. I mean, really, the desired outcome is to solve whatever problem is in front of you. And so it just doesn't help to blow up.
Okay.
It doesn't help to get emotional.
All right, we just got about a minute left. So how about when a coworker says something in a meeting that upsets you?
That's one of the hardest things to do, is to sort of go, okay, I'm going to communicate from the space where I know I'm going to keep this neutral and as unemotional as possible. So it's important to say, from my perspective, that's not the way that I saw that happen. From where I was
Phrasing
sitting,
it that way.
So that you own, this is my perspective. Like, you want to hear your perspective, and can we hear my perspective, and then separate yourself from that emotional blast. You get this cortisol bath that happens that stresses you out really quickly.
All right, so the way you say things is very important, not just the choice of words and how you say it.
Yeah, 38% of our communication is our tone, and 55% is body language. So it's very important in a heated situation to try and keep your tone as calm and authentic. Don't be condescending. That's just going to rise everybody else's anxiety up.
Percentages you just gave about tone and body language, add like 40% of that for me, because that is basically my problem all the time. Tone and body language. I'm working on it. All right, great information, great tips for us this morning. All right, it's hopefully a situation you don't find yourself in, but in the event that you do find yourself in a situation, there's a great way how to handle it. Thank you, Lynda.
Thank you.